Hello everyone, welcome to PMN Online. In this tutorial, we will learn how to populate a Word template in Power Automate. Today, we're diving into the world of Power Automate, a powerful tool that can help streamline your workflow processes by automating repetitive tasks. Specifically, we're going to explore how to populate a Word template using Power Automate. This is particularly useful for creating documents such as certificates, contracts, or any structured Word document that needs to be filled with dynamic data. Imagine being able to generate a polished certificate of completion without lifting a finger, just by having someone fill out a simple form. Intrigued? Let's dig in. Understanding the task. Before we jump into the steps, let's discuss why this task is valuable. Populating a Word template automatically can save time, reduce errors, and enhance productivity. For instance, when you're running a training session or a workshop, you might need to issue certificates of completion to attendees. Manually filling out each certificate can be time-consuming and prone to mistakes. Automating this process ensures consistency and accuracy while freeing up your time for more strategic tasks. Step-by-step guide to populating a Word template. Step 1. Preparing your Word template. The first step in this process is to prepare a Word document that will serve as your template. This document should have placeholders for the information you want to populate dynamically. To do this, you need to enable the developer features in Word. Why is this important? The developer features allow you to insert controls like text boxes, which act as placeholders for your data. Enabling developer features. Open Microsoft Word, go to the File menu, scroll down to Options, and select Customize ribbon. In the list of main tabs, check the Developer box and click OK. This adds a new Developer tab to your ribbon. Inserting placeholders. In your Word document, go to the Developer tab. Highlight the text that you want to replace with dynamic data. For instance, if you have a placeholder for first name, highlight it and insert a plain text content control from the Controls section. This creates a placeholder that Power Automate can later fill with actual data. Naming your placeholders. Naming each placeholder is crucial for identifying them later in Power Automate. Select the placeholder, click Properties in the Developer tab, and give it a meaningful title and tag, such as First Name. Repeat this process for each piece of dynamic data you plan to include, such as last name, class name, and date. Step 2. Saving and uploading your template. Once your Word template is set up with all necessary placeholders, the next step is to save and upload it to a location that Power Automate can access. This step is essential because Power Automate needs to know where to find your template. Saving the document. Save your Word document as a regular .docs file. Do not save it as a Word template .docx because Power Automate works directly with .docs files. Uploading to OneDrive. Drag and drop your saved Word document into a designated folder in OneDrive, making it accessible for automation processes. This action sets the stage for Power Automate to retrieve and use your template whenever needed. Step 3. Setting up a trigger in Power Automate. Now that your Word template is ready and uploaded, it's time to set up a trigger in Power Automate to kick off the process. A trigger is an event that starts your automation flow. In this case, we'll use a Microsoft form submission as the trigger. Creating a Microsoft form. Design a simple form in Microsoft Forms asking for the necessary data fields such as first name, last name, and email address. Make sure this form is accessible to those who will be requesting certificates. Configuring the trigger. In Power Automate, go to Create and choose Automated Cloud Flow. Select the trigger when a new response is submitted from Microsoft Forms. This means that whenever someone submits the form, the flow will start. Step 4. Gathering form response details. The next step is to retrieve the details submitted through the form. This involves using another action in Power Automate to collect the response details. Get response details action. After setting up the trigger, add a new action in Power Automate called Get Response Details. This action pulls in the data that users submitted in the form, allowing you to use this data in subsequent steps. Specifying form ID. If the form is part of a group, it might not appear in the drop-down list. In such cases, select Enter Custom Value and paste the form ID from the URL of the form. This ensures that Power Automate knows exactly which form to pull responses from. Step 5. Populating the Word template. With the form data in hand, it's time to fill in the Word template using the Populate a Microsoft Word template action in Power Automate. Locating the template. Within the Populate a Microsoft Word template action, navigate to the location of your Word template in OneDrive. Select the template file you uploaded earlier. Mapping form data to placeholders. For each placeholder in your Word template, map the corresponding data from the form responses. For example, map the first name form field to the first name placeholder in your template. This mapping tells Power Automate exactly how to fill the template. Step 6. Creating and sending the document. Once the template is populated with the dynamic data, you need to create and send the final document. Creating the document. Use the Create File action to generate a new document from the populated template. Specify the file path, name, and location where you want to save the new document. After the document is created, you can send it to recipients via email, store it in a shared folder, or even print it automatically. This completes the process of populating a Word template in Power Automate. Action in Power Automate to generate a new document from the populated template. Specify the location in OneDrive where the document should be saved and give it a unique name. Converting to PDF. If you prefer sending the document as a PDF, use the Convert File action to change the format from .docx to PDF. This step is optional, but recommended for final documents, as PDFs are easily viewable and maintain formatting across different devices. Sending via email. Add a Send an Email action to email the final document to the user. Use the email address collected from the form as the recipient. Attach the PDF document and include a personalized message in the email body. Step 7. Cleanup and maintenance. Finally, ensure your flow is clean and efficient by tidying up any temporary files. Deleting temporary files. After sending the email, consider adding a Delete File action to remove the temporary Word document from OneDrive. This keeps your storage organized and free from unnecessary files. Common pitfalls and tips. Ensure placeholder accuracy. Double-check that all placeholders in your Word template are correctly named and mapped to the right form fields. Test the flow. Before deploying your flow, test it thoroughly to ensure all parts work smoothly. This helps identify and fix any issues before they affect end users. Use variables judiciously. Consider using variables in Power Automate to store data you might reuse multiple times within the flow. This reduces redundancy and simplifies updates. Keep your files organized. Use a consistent naming convention for files and folders in OneDrive to make them easy to locate and manage. Real-world applications. Populating Word templates with Power Automate has diverse applications beyond certificates. Businesses can use this process for generating invoices, contracts, reports, and any document that requires a consistent format with dynamic content. By automating these processes, you save time and reduce the risk of human error. Wrapping up, in this tutorial we walked through the detailed steps of populating a Word template using Power Automate. We covered everything from setting up your template in Word to automating the document creation and distribution process. This powerful feature can significantly enhance your productivity and ensure accuracy in generating dynamic documents. Hopefully, you now have a better understanding of how to populate a Word template in Power Automate. For more step-by-step tutorials and guides, subscribe to PMN Online and never miss an update.